Hello. I made a mistake in the previous introduction recording, so I'm just gonna have to do it again, so it might not sound genuine. But welcome to episode 4.5, I think, of my create world. And last time, I think this video is gonna be a bit late. No, it's not even gonna be late. It's just gonna be, or I haven't posted last week because school, and I had really important things to do, so had to do that. Alright, so last stream, we finished up our chocolate factory, or not finished up. I did the finishing touches off camera or off stream. But yeah, we finished the bulk of it, and I just added the pipes to just crush it up. But we have our chocolate spinners over here. Oh, we have these filters as well. So in this mod pack, there's these pipe things, and you can filter different liquids. So in this case, we're filtering chocolate. And we don't want the milk to come up, because before, if I didn't have this, it would just take out the milk. So instead, we just take out the chocolate, which is pretty good, because we need to use that to make the chocolate bars. These don't replenish that much energy, or not energy, health, or not health, what am I saying, hunger. But it's fine, I don't really care. It's for fun. So, what do I want to do? And I think, if the title is correct, or if I did write the title correctly, it's train time. Well, I'll attempt to start trains, because before I do the trains, I have to gather up a bunch of materials. So one of the materials I really need, I'm not gonna show you the design for the trains just yet. That's gonna be a surprise. But one of the really important things I need to get is lime sand, or sorry, weathered limestone. And to get weathered limestone, you need to get, oh wait, hold up, where did it go? Yeah, you need to get lime sand. To get limestone. To get limestone, you need to smelt lime sand. To get lime sand, you just need to crush sand again. So it's essentially this design right here, since we're getting sand, but we just had to add another crushing wheel to get more sand. Alright, let me show you the design of the tracks. Alright, so here we are. This is a track. And we have these card assemblers. Don't worry about these. The rails, that's going to be very expensive, so that's why I've made the gold farm before, because these require a lot of gold. Or I think they require a lot. They do require a lot of gold. So I'm gonna have to be very careful with using these powered rails. But that's not the point of this. So these are the rails, and I do like the design. Before I try to do this thing, because I wanted to incorporate brass wheels, but now that I'm thinking about it, this is gonna be way too expensive. I think it's 8 brass just for one of these, so that's just gonna be too much. So I just wanted to make the wheels look kind of nicer, but no, that didn't work out. I just wanted to be circular, but I guess that's just a small price to pay for a better looking train. As we go over here, this back part is gonna be a little train stop, or a massive train station. Not a massive, but a train station. So there's some area over there. It's just gonna loop around, but this is where it gets very interesting. We're gonna have it go along this side right here, maybe in here into the mountain, just to make it. Actually, no, probably not. But it's gonna go over here across the bridge, probably go down. And do you see this gigantic area? This is probably gonna be a very long-term project, but this is gonna be my train yard. It's gonna have a bunch of or I'm just gonna try to make it all flat, or most of it flat, because trains don't like bumpy landscapes, or rough landscapes. So it's gonna be all flat. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of, or I'm gonna make a train shed over here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it's gonna happen, and it's just gonna follow along this line down to here. Hey guys, or welcome back. After a bit of time, or a lot of time, I finished the limestone generator. I didn't make the smelter, or the washer, but this is good enough, I'd say, because, well, I was really surprised that I had enough power to actually power all these things, because this is all off of one single generator, which just shows it just shows you how powerful this thing is. Actually, hold up, this single machine is powering everything in here, from this entire machine, this thing over here, and just a single line coming out over here and then powering this entire farm. So moving along from that, we have the limestone thing. So we're just taking the leftover gravel because I noticed that I had a crap ton of cobblestone up here, or gravel up here. It's still filled up to the brim. So we have, or it's just making a bunch of gravel, just splitting it off to this end. It's then pushing it into these crushing wheels, which is then just dropping it in the sand into this crushing wheel, which then just drops the lime sand down here. It zooms past, this thing's bringing it up. Here, let me just do this. So you can see it go up. As it goes up, there are these two different funnels. One is filtering for bone meal, and the other is filtering lime sand. Lime sand is going into here, smelting up into here, and we have limestone. And back here, the way we're getting all this fuel into that furnace is here. Let me just go up here. Is here. So this is originally like the spot or the conveyor belt. Sorry. This is originally the conveyor belt where the wood comes in to fill up this furnace, but most of the time this furnace, it doesn't even need that much wood. See, like it already takes it. So when it's full, like this can just pick it up. So this arm, if there's any leftover wood, it just picks it up, puts it into this chute. This one just takes that bone meal and puts it in here. So after all this, I'm just gonna probably set up maybe like a washing system underneath so you could like see it all. It's gonna all push into one side, come up from like a funnel and into a chest. So yeah, that's pretty much this thing, and I need to get to start doing stuff. So I'll be right back. What is up, guys? I've done a lot without you guys looking, but I changed up a little thing. So the furnace was way too slow because I had a bunch of limestone backing up. Yeah, oh yeah, it's turned off right now because it's making too much weathered limestone at this point in time. But I'm gonna turn it back on later. But anyways, I've set up everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I got the weathered limestone. Over here, I've started to make the tracks, and I'm pretty happy with them actually. Like, we have our track here. I don't have any rails though. That's gonna cost a bunch of wood, so I'm just gonna have to wait for this to be finished, because look how much there is in here. Not even, I mean, like, we don't even have like a full block or like a stack of blocks. So I'm just waiting for a lot of gold to make the powered rails or the controller rails. The controller rails are gonna be pretty expensive because they were, I don't know, our little, I'm just gonna say bridge. This bridge over here. I wanted to make something that looks much nicer, so my idea was like, you know those gigantic bridges like that trains kind of travel across when you're going up like on mountains or something? There's just like this, yeah, like for example, there's just an arch over here. I wanted to make something like that, but unfortunately the place over here is kind of So I've worked a little bit on the bridge as well as some track stuff. So I was kind of I mean, like, I need the actual train to see how the turn looks like, or like how it looks like, or what am I saying? If it looks good. So I think this is gonna be a good design. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to actually like test the train going here, but I'm gonna have like a little lever here, which will then like switch between these two ends, and all the way over there I've started work on the bridge. Hold up, let me go to sleep real quick. Now that I'm starting to like build onto it, I love the design of it, or like I like how what was it? What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Well, I think it was good that I made these like spaced out a little bit, maybe like I think like 4 blocks long, so that it's just a nice slow descent instead of like a jagged descent. So like the train will kind of slowly come down and then over here. And now I need to like somehow connect these together. Also, I need to work on an iron farm again because I realized that I'm trying to save on I'm trying to save up on gold, or like trying to use it use it efficiently, because I'm gonna use up a lot, or there's gonna be a bunch of tracks everywhere, and I don't think I'm gonna have that much gold to cover up the entire place. So I think I'm gonna do something like five, maybe like 13 blocks in between. But to do the 13 blocks in between, I need to get a bunch of iron, and to make iron, well, I already had a windmill, but this is being purposed for my andesite farm, and andesite is being used for andesite alloys, which I'm planning on using a lot of. I mean, brass casings look much nicer, but you can't automate brass. I might find a way to actually do that, but for now, in the meantime, I can't, and I'm just gonna work with andesite. So yeah, okay, so over here, you saw some tracks here. I'm gonna probably like get rid of this small hill, build a small like train station, and make the automatic stopping thing here. I need to also figure that out too. So this is gonna be where like maybe like it's gonna fill up over here, and I could have like, oh wait, I could do this. So I have my you know what I could do? I don't. I need to think about this real quick, because maybe changing this entire spot to an industrial zone won't be too great, because then it will just defeat the purpose of moving around. Oh, also, I'm planning on adding bomb mod, or like a mod that you can like, or some type of manufacturing mod, because I really love the fact that you can manufacture things in this game, or you can automate like a bunch of stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I can get the mod for nukes or whatever, or warheads, I don't know, nuclear warheads. Wouldn't that be cool? You just kind of see trains transporting around military stuff, and maybe like just a cargo train carrying a tank or whatnot, just moving around. And then we have like these missile silos, and we can like create mock villages. And oh my, that's actually kind of sad, but yeah, we can do that kind of stuff. So like, if you guys would like that, then please let me know in the comments. And then if you guys do like, if maybe like you can suggest some mods I can add into this, so like maybe it'll make it a lot more interesting, or you'll find it more interesting. First off, I finished some more parts of the track. I'm thinking of maybe like working a lot more on this like for live stream on Friday, because I think I'll have a lot more materials by then. I mean, I'm not gonna be running out on weathered limestone, because I'll show you that in a bit. But I'm on like crunch time right now. I have like 9 minutes until my next class. But here we go. So I have this kind of road set up here, and it's gonna leave here maybe, and it's gonna try to merge here, because it's probably gonna move this way instead of this way, that way. And I think this is okay. Like it can have two trains merging. I can just have like some type of controller rail here, and then I'm gonna have this rail going into the mountain, because I really want to make a tunnel. And in that mountain, I have to kind of make it go up or slant upwards, which is gonna be cool. I really want to make a tunnel somewhere, because I find those pretty cool. I've made some tweaks to this building right here. So I'm using the gravel to make iron, or iron nuggets. So like, you know how you wash it, you get gold. Oh crap. Yeah, so you get gold from it, or not gold, iron nuggets and flint. So I'm extending it 3 blocks, or like I'm distributing it onto 3 belts into this part, where it will directly drop it into this washing place. We have another brass tunnel here, splitting it off into 2 different sections, and one of them is the weathered limestone, which is just going into these chests right here. I'm collecting a good amount, and I'm hoping to build a lot with it. I think it's a pretty good item to build with. And I have my iron crusher here. After hectic time in Zoom, I bring to you, what am I saying? I bring to you guys something very cool that I've been working on. I forgot to mention this in the previous clip, because I'm an idiot. But I'm talking about, look at that. Look at the speed of this. It's gonna take a good while, but I'm probably gonna be AFKing for a bit, just for my gold farm and for my iron farm. No, yeah, the iron farm as well, to get all that good iron. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.